Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, how's life? Must be okay ya, because I think we have too much time to take a rest and then stay at home because COVID-19. And then we cannot to study together in the class like usual, but it's not a big deal. Itu bukan masalah besar buat kita, karena kita juga bisa belajar melalui video kali ini. Okay? Okay, today we will study about biography. Anyone knows about biography? Or anyone wants to share anything about biography? What do you think about biography? Apa sih yang kalian pikirkan saat pertama kali kalian mendengar biografi? Ada yang tahu? Oke, jadi biography text atau dalam bahasa Indonesia kita juga sering mendengarkan biografi. Biografi itu sendiri merupakan peristiwa hidup seseorang. Jadi, biography text is detailed description of person's life. It involves basic education, work, relationship, and then death. Biography usually non-fiction. Get it? Jadi, biografi itu menceritakan kehidupan seseorang, meliputi pendidikan, pekerjaan, serta hubungan, dan juga kematian. Dan biografi itu non-fiction. Okay, next, what are the benefits after reading the biography? Anyone knows? Okay, the benefit after reading about biography are to know about person's story about his or her life outside of any accomplishment this person may be known for. And then to give much information, easily and educated the readers. Nah, jadi itu adalah manfaat dari biography text. So, what is the purpose of a biography? After we know about the function of the biographical text, we also know that the purpose of the biographical text is to inform or retelling past events and achievement in a person's life, usually that of a famous public figure. Get it? Okay, good. Next, sometimes a question arises, how do you write a biographical text? So of course, when writing a biography, we must pay attention to the generic structure. Anyone knows about generic structure? Ada yang tahu generic structure-nya? Oke, jadi generic structure is mean structure. Jadi itu bagian wajib dalam membuat biografi ya. Dalam generic structure biography itu consists 3 parts. The first part is reorientation, second part is events, and then the third or the last part is reorientation. Okay, I will explain from part 1. It gives the reader the background information as to why this person is noteworthy and should have a biography written about them. Berarti paragraf pembuka itu harus menjawab pertanyaan siapa, apa, di mana, kapan, dan bagaimana. Get it? Okay, class. Okay, next part 2, events. This part consists of events most likely told in a chronological order. Here the writer might refer to a certain time online. Also characters including the problem it faces in achieving its goals and ideals. Itu berarti seperti hal-hal menarik, berkesan, menakjubkan, mengharukan yang dialami oleh para karakter juga dideskripsikan di bagian events ya. Get it? Okay, next in the part 3 or the last part. Bagian akhir yaitu reorientation. This part contains a type with a comment on the contribution this person has made or a summary and evaluation of the person's achievement. This part may also tell about the author view on the characters told. Itu berarti reorientation adalah optional, mungkin ada tetapi mungkin juga tidak ada tergantung pada penulisnya. Get it? Next, muncul lagi dong pertanyaan seperti what tenses do we use when writing biography text? Jadi gini, kita akan menjelaskan personal life seseorang di masa lalu ya. So it's mainly written in simple past tense, but the final paragraph could also include present tense. And then a biography also use words that have connection to do with a sense of time. Jadi itu kita menggunakan past tense, tapi di bagian akhir juga kita bisa menggunakan present tense. Dan setiap kejadiannya itu saat kita menulis biografi, tanggal kejadiannya itu juga harus saling berhubungan atau terurut ya. Selain itu, a biography is describe events, so it's use many verb or action verb. Get it? Okay, so that's all about the biography text. Now I will give you an example about biography text, and I have some picture. I think, of course, you are knows about this picture. Yes, correctly, Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein was born near the end of the 1800 in Ulm, Germany. He graduated from the University of Zurich in Switzerland at age 26. That was also when he did his famous work in physics. 14 years later, he won the Nobel Prize for Physics. For the next 10 years, he lived in Germany and traveled a lot to talk to other scientists. Then in the early 1920s, he had to leave Germany because of Hitler and the Nazi Party. He moved to the United States. From the time until his death, he lived in Princeton, New Jersey. He died at the age of 74. Okay, get it, class? So that's all about my explanation. And then so after the explanation, I gave you, maybe you should also practice to make it more perfect. Dan jadi silakan kalian bisa praktek membuat biography text. Create a biography text based on the generic structure that I convey. Nanti kalian bisa menunjukkan kepada saya melalui WhatsApp or email. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you so much and sorry for any mistakes. Semoga penjelasan saya bermanfaat untuk semuanya. Thank you and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.